Hey guys, so today I'll be walking you through this super sexy, super colorful look that I created using my Melt Cosmetics Radioactive Stack. So let's just jump right in. So I'm color correcting and I've already primed using the two primers you saw on the left and right of your screen. And now I'm going to go in with my translucent powder and a regular kabuki brush and just hide those laugh lines. If you have laugh lines, you know the struggle. So I'm just putting them away for the day. Then I'm going in with my foundation and my favorite foundation brush. It is the Tarte Airbrush Finish Bamboo foundation brush. Now I'm going in and covering up any halo brow, going over my brow again just to re-intensify the color, and then I'm going to highlight with my all-time favorite concealer. Now I'm just blending all of that in with a beauty blender, making sure it's perfectly blended. There's no spotlight on top of my forehead, none of that. Now, I like to set my foundation, my under eye concealer, before I bake. It makes all the difference to me. I get a way more seamless under eye. It looks perfect and airbrushed, photographs beautifully. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just setting my under eye before I bake. Now I'm going in and baking. Then I'm going in with my Morphe E55 brush. This brush is the perfect contour brush in my opinion. It fits right into the cheekbone area. It's slim enough to fit perfectly there, and it just creates the most precise line. Now I'm going in and blending all of that in with a BH Cosmetics blending brush. And I'm sweeping away that bake with just a regular flat top kabuki brush. I kind of like to buff as I sweep away my bake just so, blends better with my contour. Now I'm blending in that contour on my cheek with another BH Cosmetics blending brush. And then I'm cleaning my contour up, making sure it's really sharp and precise, with some translucent powder and a Real Techniques sponge. Now I'm going in with my Morphe M517 and I'm contouring my nose. Now I'm priming my eyelid with my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm blending that in with a Morphe E17 brush. And I'm using my Shade and Light palette and a Morphe M529 brush to set my contour in place. Then I'm using a Morphe E2 to brush away that excess bake, and a Tarte Swirl Power Contour brush to just soften out my contour. Now I'm going in with a Morphe E19 brush to highlight my brow bone. And then this is the beginning of the eye look. So I'm going in with the Morphe M441 and I'm using sort of a peanut buttery brown and I'm putting that in as my transition color. And I'm making sure to not bring it all the way up into my brow bone. I'm kind of sweeping it out to the end of my brow, but I'm not putting it into my brow bone. I kind of want it to be blown out and sexy. So I'm keeping it away from my brow bone area and just winging it out. Then I'm going in with my Morphe E27 brush and I'm spot blending. I'm not bringing the color any higher than I placed it. I'm kind of just blending it exactly where I placed it. And I'm repeating, of course, the exact same steps on the other eye. Then I'm going in with that pure brown and I'm putting it on a Morphe M507 brush, sweeping that directly into my crease. And I'm just sandwiching that pure brown and my transition color together. Then I do the same thing on the other eye. Put that pure brown into the crease. Then I'm spot blending again with that E27. And then I'm going in with this reddish brownish color from the Lime Crime Venus 2 palette. And I'm putting that into my outer V area, kind of bringing it up slightly into my crease, but mostly in the outer V. Then I'm using some translucent powder, and this is an awesome trick to make your eyeshadow more precise and clean up any mess. And then I'm going back in again with that Morphe M222 brush and putting that reddish brown color into my outer V. And this is the star of the show, this lime green color from the Radioactive Stack. And I'm just putting that right onto my lid with a regular shader brush. Then I'm sweeping away again with just a regular flat top kabuki, and then I'm taking that electric pink and I'm putting it under my lower lash line, but only halfway. Bring it to the halfway point of my eye and then winging it out all the way into that brown. Then I'm going in with that electric orange, and I forgot to mention the brush. That is a Morphe M514 brush, and I'm just closing up that other halfway point of my lash line with that electric orange. And this is what it should look like. You can't really see the orange in this footage, but I promise you it popped in person. It was beautiful. Now I'm going in with some pink eyeliner and just lining my waterline. And then I'm going in with a Morphe E36 and putting that color into my inner corner. Then just as I was about to put my mascara, blush, and highlighter on, my camera died. But this is the finished look, guys. I'm so sorry I wasn't able to get footage of everything else, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching despite that minor hiccup, and I'll see you in my next video.